In this series of Property Finder Talks, I'm speaking to Mahmoud Al Burai, Senior Advisor to the Dubai Land Department, about Dubai, a smart city, a tolerant city, a happy city.
Hi Mahmoud. Thank
Hi,
you
Lynnette.
very much for visiting our offices here at Property Finder Group. Thank you very much for participating in the Property Finder Talks. This is the first of a series of talks that we'll have, and we're launching it with you, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and it's really great to be here in Property Finder's offices. And if I can say something, when I first came here, I thought that I'm going to come to an office that has 4 or 5 staff, a small office, but what I saw, number of staff, the excitement in everyone's face, this has really made me think and rethink about the prop tech and technologies and how is the real estate industry moving ahead. It looks like you guys have big plans for the industry.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's such a vibrant office. We have the whole floor here at Shatta Tower, and yeah, there's over 200 employees in this office alone, and we're across 7 countries. But yeah, it's very enthusiastic environment. Everyone is super excited and passionate about what they do. And yes, the prop tech industry, definitely it's booming. So yeah, and we are the market leaders, so that also helps.
All the best.
Thank you. But today I wanted to talk to you about what your core passion is, which is sustainable cities, smart cities, ahead of the Vision 2021 plan. So just kind of give us your take on where you see Dubai growing.
Well, again, thank you so much. Dubai will always be an example of developed cities that is inspired by a vision of its leader, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. So what makes Dubai unique is the government support and a government vision. This country is not growing without a vision, it's growing with a vision. We want this city to be the happiest city on earth. We want this city to be the smartest city on earth. We want it to be the most sustainable. We want it to be inclusive. And this has been translated by different government departments into strategies and action. At the end of the day, people are the center of attraction. Whatever the government does here, it's inspired by people and for people. So the city, the real estate itself as an industry, we're not looking at it as we are building buildings. No, we are building a city. This city, we want it to be economically sustainable. We want it to be socially sustainable. We want it to be environmentally sustainable. 3 in 1, and this is the comprehensive sustainable city. But even it's not because we want it to be sustainable, period. No, we want it to be sustainable because we want people to be happy. We want the city to be competing not only in this region, but globally. So the real estate industry has a big role to play. Currently, 3/4 of carbon emissions is coming from cities. Currently, most of energy use, about 70%, is coming from cities. This is from environmental angle, but also from economic angle, 70% of economic growth is coming from cities. And this is all these statistics are worldwide. So the focus on cities is important for achieving economic sustainability, but at the same time also we want to create life for people. We want to create life between buildings. We want people coming to work in Dubai, but at the same time to enjoy Dubai, to find it entertaining city, to find it socially inclusive, socially attractive. And this is not an easy job, given that we have 217 nationalities who invested in this market. And this is, as you know, Lynnette, this is even more than what the UN has in its records. 193 countries, we have 217 nationalities. So this is an opportunity for us because we have the whole globe in this city. And this is a global city. But also it's very difficult for real estate industry, developers, brokers, and others. They have to deal with people who are coming from different cultures, different backgrounds, how to satisfy their needs, what kind of environment we're creating for them. It's now a very competitive market. We have 500 developers, but now it's more difficult for them to compete. And this is why they need to focus on the quality. And the quality is not just coming from return. Enough of talk about economic returns, the yield. Now we need to start to talk about what kind of social environment these projects are giving to the city, the life they're adding to this city. All these are now becoming more important differentiators among different developers.
That's very interesting because if you look at Dubai with over 217 nationalities, how do you make, number one, everyone happy? So how do you define happiness for each nationality? And also, how do you build for sustainability for all of those nationalities, especially when you're also catering to the millennials, which have a very different pattern and way of living?
Well, this is an important question and a challenge at the same time. If we go back into the history, Dubai has been always catering to international MNC, multinational corporations. We've been focusing on business needs. We've been focusing on making Dubai easy for businesses to come and operate, easy to do visa, easy to buy property, easy to get DIWA connections. We've been focusing too much on the business side. Recently, with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed announcing the Happy City initiative, and it was also announced along with the Smart City initiative. So His Highness believes that using technology, being a smart city, we will first of all make the city more efficient, more effective, but at the same time we will get to know what every single nationality, what every single person on this earth, on this land, Dubai and the United Arab Emirates want from the city. What is it that you need from the city? And that's why, and I always like to refer to His Highness and the leadership of this country, because from the research we've been doing, leadership has a big role to play in driving competitiveness and competitive cities. So using technologies, we know if you're happy or not. And this is currently a reality in Dubai government's departments used by Smart Dubai. You can know if this person is happy with the service or not. But we want to take it one step further. We want to know that if you're happy in your community, and this is now an initiative that the Ministry of Happiness is doing, and there's a project now they're working on called Happy Communities. So soon you will see happiness translated into your living place. And also you will see it also in workplace. So happiness is a system thing. Happiness is not easy to achieve. And it's actually what His Highness always says, the government job is to achieve happiness. And we are in the industry of making everyone happy. Yes, from research, so much focus on economic side of happiness. And that's why we have the Tolerance Ministry and we have the Happiness Ministry. This is not coincidence. This is done on purpose. We have smart, we have happiness, we have tolerance. This is a triangle. This is what the city and the country is trying to do. We're using technology to make people happier, to make people tolerant of each other. We need to work on affordability, and this is also related to happiness. If we want happiness to be sustainable, we need to give people affordable living, affordable retail, affordable health, affordable education. Affordability system is important, and I'm sure that the government will definitely look at this and make it reality, make it integral part of how we're developing the city into the future.
Yes, and you touched upon some really key points.
Oh, you like this.
Affordable living, affordable retail, and affordable education.